Hello audience, this is your host Cindy and you are watching The Book Reviewer. I have another book review to share. In one of my earlier videos, I had asked a question about an author that I didn't know how to pronounce and I wanted to do some book reviews for. Well, I found a YouTube video that provides kind of like a biography about this author and found out that his name is Sachar. So Sachar is an author that has written quite a few books, and the one that I would like to review is called There's a Boy in the Girl's Bathroom. And that cover right there says, according to the back of the book, it says that the art is from 1987. Now, that is a pretty old cover. I don't know if they have a new one, but let me tell you a little bit about this book. This book is a good book. It's not really long, but the chapters are pretty short. It has like 2 or 3 pages per chapter, most of them. But some of them are 4 or 5 pages. So they're not really long chapters. This is about a book, or about about a boy named Bradley Chalkers. And here's what this says. Give me $1 or I'll spit on you. That's Bradley Chalkers for you. He's the oldest kid in the 5th grade. He tells outrageous lies. He picks fights with girls, and the teachers say he has serious behavior problems. No one likes him except Carla, the new school counselor. She thinks Bradley is sensitive and generous, and she even enjoys his far-fetched stories. Carla knows that Bradley can change, but Bradley himself isn't so sure. Sometimes the hardest thing in the world is believing in yourself. Now, that couldn't be closer to the truth. In 5th grade, it's a hard grade. It's the whole transition out of elementary school, and the next year you're in middle school. So it's kind of like in 5th grade you're kind of the top dog, and then in 6th grade you're just a fish in the sea. That's how I see it. But this is a cool book. I think Bradley is 11, maybe 12, since he says he's the oldest. In 5th grade, it's usually 10 or 11, so maybe he's 12, maybe 13 in this book. I'm not sure if it even says. But he has, let's see, I think he has a sister, and he has a mom and dad, just like pretty much the other books that I have reviewed so far. So this is a cool book. This is probably on, I would say, a 3rd or a 4th grade reading level. I'm not quite sure how that works, but this is a great book. This probably would be relatable to preteens or maybe even teens. I've read it, and even as an adult, I like it. And it really puts it into perspective. Some of the problems that you have as an adult, you're like, man, that was so dramatic as a teenager, or something like that. So that's my book review. There is another book that I've read by this author. It's called Sideways Stories from Wayside School, and that book review will be coming soon. I'll try to remember to put a link both to that first video that I made and about the author name, and a link in the description below about the biographical little video on YouTube that I found about Louis Sachar. It tells about when he grew up, how he grew up, you know, what his childhood was like, and maybe even where he got some ideas for the couple of books that he's written. But this is a funny book. It definitely highlights some of the social kind of problems that can happen in a school, and it's a great thing to pick up this book and see for yourself. If you guys have read this book, leave a comment down below and tell us what you liked about it, if you hated it, if you didn't hear of it before now. Pick it up. I'll put a link in the description and tell you where to find it on Amazon. You can get it at your local library, I'm sure. And maybe it'll be even on Kindle. The last book review I did last week, it didn't have a Kindle version, which was kind of sad, but sometimes you just need a real book to curl up with, and something like There's a Boy in the Girl's Bathroom is a good choice. So I'd recommend you guys read it, and let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. If you hated it, I want to hear that too. Alrighty, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive. Oh. That was my mistake. Okay. Keep reading. Don't stop believing. And we will see you again soon. Goodbye.